Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following this series, then you already know this isn't about surface-level motivation. This is about building a man who can carry weight, who can stand when life gets heavy, who doesn't fold under pressure. This week, we're talking about becoming unshakable. And in the last episode, we broke down what happens when life pushes back, how pressure reveals who you really are. But today, we're going deeper. Because it's one thing to face pressure, it's another thing to control yourself inside of it. Today's message is simple. If you can't control your emotions under pressure, your emotions will control your life. How anger, frustration, and doubt sabotage progress? Most men don't lose because they lack ability. They lose because they lose control. Anger makes you react too fast. Frustration makes you abandon the process. Doubt makes you question what you already decided. And all three show up strongest when things don't go your way. Think about a man building something. A business, a body, a better life. He's consistent for weeks, maybe even months. Then something goes wrong. A setback hits. Progress slows down. Something breaks. And in that moment, his emotions spike. He gets irritated. He gets impatient. Starts questioning everything. And before long, he makes a decision, not from clarity, but from emotion. That decision costs him. It's like a man driving a car at high speed. The road gets rough, and instead of tightening his control, he jerks the wheel out of panic. The car doesn't crash because the road changed. It crashes because he lost control. Your life works the same way. It's not the obstacle that destroys you. It's your reaction to it. The cost of reacting instead of responding. There's a difference between reacting and responding, and most men never learn it. A reaction is immediate, emotional, uncontrolled. A response is intentional, measured, directed. When you react, you give your power away. When you respond, you stay in control. Picture this. A man is holding a glass of water. Someone bumps into him, and the water spills everywhere. Now the question is, why did the water spill? The quote, because that's what was inside the glass. The same applies to you. It's when life bumps into you, when pressure hits, when people test you, when things don't go your way. Whatever is inside you is what comes out. If it's anger, you explode. If it's insecurity, you shrink. If it's discipline, you stay steady. The problem isn't the bump. The problem is what you've been carrying. And reacting exposes that. Responding requires that you've already worked on what's inside. Slowing down your internal reactions. Control doesn't come from being emotionless. It comes from creating space between what you feel and what you do. Most men collapse that space. They feel something and immediately act on it. But a man who is unshakable stretches that moment. He feels the anger, but doesn't speak yet. He feels the frustration, but doesn't quit yet. He feels the doubt, but doesn't change direction yet. He pauses. And that pause is power. Think of a boxer in the ring. When punches start flying, an undisciplined fighter swings wildly, reacting to everything. But a trained fighter, he reads, he waits, he moves with intention. He doesn't fight the first emotion, he fights the right moment. That's what you have to become. A man who doesn't just feel, but chooses. Because when you slow down your internal reactions, you give yourself the ability to act with clarity instead of chaos. Becoming calm in situations where others fold, this is where you separate yourself. Because when pressure rises, most people panic. They get louder, faster, more emotional, more reactive. But the man who is dangerous gets calmer. Not because he doesn't feel anything, but because he's trained himself not to be ruled by what he feels. Imagine two men in a storm. One is running, shouting, trying to fight the wind. Every gust throws him off balance. Every drop of rain frustrates him. He's overwhelmed. The other man stands still. He studies the storm. He adjusts his stance. He moves when necessary, but he doesn't waste energy fighting what he can't control. Both are in the same storm, but only one remains in control. Calm is not weakness. Calm is control under pressure. And when you develop that, people notice it. Opportunities respect it. Life begins to respond differently to you. Because now, you're not just reacting to life. You're commanding yourself within it. So, the next time pressure hits, and it will, don't just focus on the situation. Focus on yourself. Ask yourself, am I reacting or am I responding? Am I being controlled or am I in control? Because that moment right there is where your future shifts. Not in what happens to you, but in how you handle it. Anybody can stay composed when life is easy. But the man who can stay grounded when everything around him is unstable, that's the man who wins long term. If this message hit you, don't keep it to yourself. Drop a comment. What's one situation where you know you need to control your emotions better? Like the video so this reaches more men who need it. Share it with someone who reacts too fast and needs this message. And most importantly, subscribe, because we're building something here. Not just content, but transformation. Let's get to 100 subs this month. This is the Ordinary Guy 2.0. Responsibility before ego. See you next time.